it's like your clients can outgrow you to some degree because of the content that you're not putting out.
I have some clients turning over nearly £750,000.
By default, you'll attract a better type of client.
The content they're putting out shapes the client that they're getting in.
You're going to attract garbage. Of course you are.
None of my clients seem to want to work very hard. Yeah, they won't.
Stop it. Hello. In this video, we are going to talk about how to attract your ideal client within your business.
Hey guys, we're Dan and Mike from Business and Banter, and we're here today to help you with your online fitness business in any way that we can. And today we're going to talk about why your content is attracting those clients that are flaky, shit, don't do anything, and give up after 2 months. And it may be due to your coaching, but it could be just this as well. We're going to go into that. Just thinking that it could be because of your shit, but we'll talk about it in another video. This is predominantly about your content. From that side of stuff. So yeah, obviously with social media, there's been obviously an explosion in trends and hacks and people trying to get more engagement and all these things, right? And I think that we're living in a society where everyone wants views and they want it now and they want more likes and they want more followers. And they think that it's going to get them a better business. They think that it's going to lead to things exploding overnight. And through our years of experience in the fitness industry, we're going to talk to you today about why that may not be the case, why you're probably better off actually having a different strategy, and why the type of content that you post is going to attract a certain type of person. And we're going to break it down to different types of content and the exact person that may watch that style of content and may reach out to you for help. Yeah.
And if you like this video,
you'll bloody love it somewhere else. You'll bloody love it somewhere else. I know what he's going to say.
Go downstairs, not under the table. Just scroll down just a little bit. Make sure you come back up afterwards. Scroll down, click that link, have a little look in there. You'll go, oh, what are they trying to sell me? Just go, oh, only the best members group out there for online coaches to build a fitness business. And go, yeah, but it's going to be loads of money though, isn't it?
It's going to be thousands of pounds.
It's going to be thousands of pounds. Oh, those two trying to sell me into something. Get the credit card out, put it away. Put the wallet back. It's 99 quid.
Just £99.
No contract. So
must be shit for 99 quid to be fair. Can't be anything good in there.
Can't be anything good in there.
No. Can't be the exact trainings that we help all our clients, triple, quadruple their recurring revenue. Can't be the same ones, surely.
Can't be everything.
Give that away for £99 a month.
Nah, surely not. Nah. Surely it's not everything that we've ever learned over the last 10 years of growing online businesses. Well, it is. It is. It is actually.
For £99. Well, yeah. All for no contract as well. Yeah, sorry, what? You're not tied in?
No, we've got to be tying them in.
No, you're not tied. No, I'm tied in.
We're not tying them in?
No, there's no contract. You can literally go in for a month, watch it all and get out.
It must be £600-700 up front at least.
No?
Nope.
£99 a month. No
you
contracts.
can get in there for £99 today.
Now.
And you'd be sent all the things over.
You could stop watching this video now, join it for £99 and go and watch better stuff than this. You could. Better stuff than this. Loads better stuff than this.
Why aren't you?
Probably should do it, really, shouldn't you?
Right, yeah. There you go. There's your CTA. So
they're getting better, let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're getting better.
So yeah, I think
it's funny enough. That's a good example, by the way, right, of your content shaping the type of audience that you want. Right, is that I'd like to think that you'll realise that we're being somewhat jovial, somewhat sarcastic, somewhat joking about,
tongue in cheek. Sure.
Hopefully, you're the same type of person. Hopefully, you've got a sense of humour.
If you're not, get out.
Yeah,
stop watching.
You better like The Office as well.
Yeah. So I think a lot of coaches, I think it comes down to not knowing your niche. One, and in detail as well, in depth. It comes down to not knowing yourself and the traits that you want to portray, the values, the opinions, the sense of humor, the personality. It comes down to that, and maybe a limiting belief in being able to kind of demonstrate that and kind of falling into a generic bracket. And when you start to fall into that generic bracket and you're starting to make content the same as other coaches, or you're trying to hack the algorithm and go viral and talk about fucking aspartame or, whatever that these hooky style viral videos are, right? You're going to attract garbage. Of course you are. Because you're reaching a broader audience. You're reaching a broader audience that don't necessarily know your values, opinions, beliefs, everything that I've just said, that don't know your personality, that don't really know what's involved with coaching, and you're selling them. We see this a lot. We've seen a lot of ads at the moment, and it's like looking for 5 males or females that are looking to lose weight or gain muscle, in 90 days or any other time frame, really.
Yeah.
Like it's so like ambiguous. It's like, of course, you're not targeting anybody. You're not attracting the right type of person. So of course you're going to get shit. If you're saying, sign up with me and you can get in the shape of your life, what's that mean? Without giving up the foods that you love, that's a lie. Like, Who are you going to attract?
Well, no, we saw one the other day, weren't we? And there was an advert that said, no gym or cardio needed.
No gym or cardio needed. Oh, all my clients seem to be flaky.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
none
they will be.
None of my clients seem to want to work very hard. Yeah, they won't. Like,
none of them are getting in shape.
It's just that and even down to like even content style. So like I have people who go, oh, I don't really want to talk on video, and I get this regularly. Oh, no one watches those long talking head videos. No one watches those. No one reads captions anymore. Their attention spans are all over the place. Like they can't concentrate long enough. They don't want to sit and watch those types of videos. No one's going to watch me on YouTube because it's too long. Oh, 2 months later, Dan, I just seem to be getting clients that just kind of like 1 week to the next just want to quit and want to stop and don't really want to do it. It seems their attention's all over the place. What videos did you end up posting at the end? Well, I just posted a lot of those like 3-second ones, that grab their attention real quick and just say stuff that they want to hear. And, then the next thing it changes and it changes again to keep their attention. And do you not see the problem? You not see that you're just attracting people that have really, really poor attention spans and don't actually want what you're selling. They just want it in there and now. And they go, I want that now. And then a week later, you're old news. They don't want it anymore. Boring. And you get that, people don't read long emails, people don't read long captions. And I always come back to it and go, what do you do? What do you watch? Because I know with my stuff, I watch talking head videos, I read long captions, I read long emails, I will watch long YouTube videos. So don't tell me that no one watches it. Don't tell me that, because they do. And I would argue I'd be a better client than half the people who won't watch those things because they don't have the attention span. They don't care about this stuff. And like Mike said, it's when you're so ambiguous with what you do and again, the goal, and it just means that people have no clue what it is that you offer and provide, and that when they do come in, they're kind of left a bit clueless. I just go, I don't really know what I'm here for. I paid a bit of money and they said they were going to help me with this. Made it sound really easy. You're going to get clients that want things very, very easily. And I can't stress it enough that I've seen it time and time again. Anyone who's gone viral, the type of clients they get in are dog shit. They are awful clients. They don't stick around. They want it all easy. They don't want to diet. They don't want to put any hard work in. Then I kind of go, well, why have we got clients that have been with us for 8 years, some of them? And I go, well, multiple, yeah, because we talked about hard work, longevity, multiple phases, muscle gain, fat loss, changing goals, looking at things differently, not just focusing on aesthetics or whatever it might be, right? And that comes from long form content. You can't get that into very, very short form content. You just can't do it. And I think coaches need to be very, very careful of how they're building their audiences, what they're saying to their audiences, and how desperate they are just to try and get any client through the door, to realize that it's actually making things very, very difficult for them. Like, we see it all the time.
Yeah, same with Facebook ads as well. Just in the same way as Dan makes the viral point, and the client's been garbage. Same with Facebook ads, because again, it's just mass. It's just mass volume. Get anyone in, but you're having to pay for that volume. And in my opinion, I just don't think it's the right way to build a long-term sustainable business. Like, I just don't see it. In very, very few cases would that kind of happen. So you might be prepared for it to take a little bit more time, right? Because there might be less of the exact ideal client than a broader kind of client who might score a 3 or 4 out of 10 on the ideal client spectrum, right? You're going to get more 3s and 4s than 8s, 9s, and 10s. Of course you are. So it might take a little bit of time, but I tell you what, it don't half save you time in the future, because when you've got a full client base of the right clients within reason, right? They say. So it takes all the pressure off the lead generation. Instead, what's happening is you're trying to attract a big fucking fishing net, and they're just dropping out. They're just dropping through the holes. Like, when they're coming into your business, they're just dropping through the holes, and then you're having to do more, get a big fishing net. And again, fishing nets. It's just an analogy. So, and it's the fish, and the fish, yeah. And then there's an octopus
and
in
they're
there.
going through the holes, and they're too small to get through the holes.
And they can't get out.
They're stuck.
So fish.
But like on that though,
Teach a man to fish, he'll fish for a day.
Yeah.
Teach a man to
go to a restaurant and he'll
eat nicely.
Food. Yeah.
Good food.
I've got a couple of clients who they've got their own one-to-one clients, but they also work for another coach, and they kind of get given clients that come through predominantly Facebook ads, and they can see it night and day. They go, yeah, the ones I get from this drop off and are shit, and the ones that come into me are good. And I'm like, this is an exact, and whenever that happens, it's a great example of exactly the problem that we face. So when someone signs up for a Facebook ad, like Mike just said, they want the result. When they sign up with the organic content, they're signing up to work with you. So in one case, they're signing up for the result. In the other case, they're signing up to work with you. So all our clients, I believe, sign up because they want to work with us to achieve the result, but they want to work with us, right? Whereas when you look at ads, people just want the result that you're promised them on the ad because that's the only thing that they know. That's the only thing that they've seen on it. They don't know anything about you, right? That's what they want out of that. And like Mike said, it's just that broad stroke of the fishing net. Get out there, big one. Fishing net. You want to get fishing rod is what you want.
Fishing rod.
Not net.
Well, the perfect bait on it.
Correct.
You get the right fish.
Works.
Perfect fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's in the boat.
Yeah.
And it's the boats and the fish.
Bit of salmon.
And
that's what you want. Comes in. It's right. That's what you want, isn't it? The rod. And we see it, like I said, time and time again. Now, using the Facebook ads as an example, I also think the whole going viral thing is the same thing. As if you've got 500,000 people there that come off the back of one video of yours where you made a chicken sandwich and it looked good. Well done. Number one, you made a chicken sandwich. You're a chef now. How many of them are actually there because they like who you are and what you do and the way you do things, the way you...
Just like that little dig. Well done. You're a chef now. Yeah.
Wow. They're not there because they really want what you offer and how you offer it. You might get the odd person sign up because they do want to lose 5 kilos of fat in 90 days without giving up the foods they love. They'll eat the chicken sandwiches, all they want. All right? It's just not the reason that they're really there. Like, our clients are there because they like us and the way that we do things, the way that we do these videos, the way that we are as humans, maybe, I'd like to think.
No.
And that comes from longer form content, that comes from in-depth content, that comes from sharing the same things over and over and over again that coaches just don't seem able to do. They don't seem able to understand that the content they're putting out shapes the client that they're getting in. We put out emails, long-form videos, long-form content, written captions, talking head videos, in-depth stuff. So we get clients that are more bought into our in-depth way of looking at things. If you post loads of shallow content, shitty stuff, no depth to it, quick, 3 seconds here, 2 seconds there, you're not going to get people that want to stick around. And one thing I've had to say to my clients recently, there's been I don't know if it was like back in last year, but a lot of people were noticing that people were getting a good result in 6 months, getting their fat loss result, and they were kind of going, I'm done now. I feel really good. I'm going to stop coaching. And one or two of my clients couldn't quite figure out. They're like, I don't know why they're just dropping off. They've got a really good result. And I'm like, when was the last time you talked about muscle gain in any of your content for the last 6 months? And look back over it all, it's all fat loss, all fat loss, all fat loss. If you focus so heavily on just one part of it and you don't have any in-depth content, you don't share more of your life, what you're about, your journey, what you're doing, how you can help people, also clients that have gone on muscle gain journeys, people will think that's all you can do. People just go, you're the fat loss guy. I come to you for fat loss. 12 weeks, 12 kilos, fat loss guy. They don't know that you can do muscle gain. They don't know you do photos. They don't know you do all this other stuff unless you talk about it. Because again, come back to it, your clients, right, are some of your most engaged audience on your Instagram. If you just post short 3-second clips, talking about fat loss, talking about eating the foods you love, talking about all this sort of stuff, right, and you get clients in, they'll think that you can't help them beyond that. They'll think that you don't do muscle gain. They'll think that you don't know enough. They'll think you're not smart enough. They'll go and watch someone else who is posting that content, who is doing the more in-depth stuff like that. They'll go to them. I think as well, it's partly why people come to us from a coaching point of view with their businesses. Is I think they're doing other things and they go, yeah, I was just told to do the same thing over and over again. I was just told to send the same DMs, do the same thing, and it's got me to this point, which is great, but I can't go any further. And then we talk about stuff that takes people further. What happens? Well, they peek over the curtain, right? They see what we're doing. Fancy a bit of that. They get in the members group for 99 quid. They realise what they're doing in here for this £99 is better than what I paid $5,000 for. I should pay them some more money and work with them one-to-one. They do. The business grows even further. So, that's what happens. Yeah. It's literally what happens. I know we a little bit of joke there, but no, genuinely is what happens. Is that we get people in our members group who are already paying full one-to-one membership prices in another mentorship. Yeah. And they know they want to leave it. They come to us first for 2 months in that group before they want to work one-to-one with us. Yeah. That should tell you what you need to know. That should be an example of exactly what we're talking about here, is that we show clients on various ends of the spectrum. I have some clients turning over nearly £750,000. And then I got some clients who are trying to get their first 5 clients, right? On that spectrum, yes, we're now moving more towards those people that are doing those things and do want to bring on coaches, do want to do groups, of course. When we first started, that's what happened. We worked with those people and realized, okay, cool. What we need to do now is to put out more of that content that helps people at that level so that they can start to grow. But at the end of the day, we show the in-depth nature of what we do over the time period. I mean, people go, I can see how that would work for everyone on that spectrum because I understand the principles, rather than just, again, a hack or a strategy to get you from here to here. That's all you can do. Brilliant. That's all you're known for then. Yeah. That's all you're going to be known for.
Yeah. It comes with being an actual coach, though. Like, it comes with being a coach. Like, at no point did I ever take anybody on where, as far as I'm aware, that they thought it was going to be like a 12-week thing Like, and maybe they did in the beginning. I can't really remember, but I just can't remember it because of the content that we were putting out. Was about long term, was about diet breaks, sustainability, maintenance phases, muscle gain, and we were doing it. We were also doing it. We were showing it, and we were showing off seasons or whatever you want to call them, showing yourself getting stronger, showing yourself having a diet break on your stories, whatever, refeeds, fucking mini cuts. We're showing it, and I think like a lot of, we've said this before, we've always said it.
We've said it,
and it's like your clients can outgrow you to some degree because of the content that you're not putting out. So if you're just putting out the same stuff and it is sweeteners and it is carbs and it is bread and it is this, and it's just the same thing, repetition. So you're going to get in those clients that don't necessarily that are not necessarily a good fit anyway, and then B, you're not even converting them to being a good fit because you're not showing them a future where it looks where they can see life that spans beyond those 12 weeks, right? Because you're not doing anything. We often send subliminal messages to our clients through content. Often, you'd never notice it. Dave, make sure you check in on time. Like, you'd never ever notice it.
Yeah.
There is no Dave, so it's just acting. So, so again, when it comes down to your content, a good rule of thumb, right, is, do you know, if you start to make some content for your clients and you're talking about longer term stuff and sustainability and rates of weight loss and rates of weight gain and so on and so forth, if you are into body composition, this is not, this is external to marathon training or fucking powerlifting or whatever. If this is body composition stuff, and it's not even like photo shoot style stuff, because it's still applicable. We've still got clients. So Dan talks about how I've got clients from 8 years. I've got one client, Stu. He's literally been a client for 8 years, 9 years. He's never done a shoot.
Stuart Foot.
No, Stuart Slade. So he's never done a shoot. Never. So it's not just about that either, but he's still gone through phases of getting, dieting down, maintenance phases, gaining, getting stronger, etc., growing muscle. It's still the same thing. But would that have happened if we'd have not put out the content? So put out content that's going to encourage your clients to stay longer. And I bet by default, you'll attract a better type of client.
Yep.
By default.
100%. And that is the best way to come up with content ideas, I find, is what your current clients are struggling with. If your clients are currently struggling with something and they're paying you money with the accountability that you provide them, you can bet people watching your stuff are also struggling with it.
Do you know the easiest way to contextualize this? Imagine if we said how we can skyrocket your business in the next 12 weeks. You're going to grow from fucking 5 clients to 100 clients in 12 weeks, right? And then what happens when you didn't get to 100 clients in 12 weeks? And that's all we've offered you. And we haven't talked about long-term and patience, and building a business takes time. And actually rates of growth are this. Here's how our salaries compare in other sectors. And talking about being a better coach, looking at retention, improving that, improving your copywriting. Like, if we didn't do all of that, we wouldn't attract the type of client that we do now. If it was just getting leads, getting mass leads, first 12 weeks. So if we don't do that, and if you can imagine what type of coach might come in for that, because you sat here will probably be the right type of coach, right? Because you subscribe to our thought process across the board. Otherwise, you probably wouldn't be watching this. You picture the type of coach that would attract, right? That's what you're doing in your business. That is literally what you're doing. There's a reason why we haven't gone down that route. Other mentors will. Other mentors will go, here's how to book. What was it? It was like 260.
Wasn't it like 10 calls a day or something stupid?
It was something I saw a Facebook ad anyway, and it was like it worked out.
No, 15 leads a day. It was, remember? It was 15 leads a day.
15 leads a day.
Yeah, guaranteed 15 leads a day.
Guaranteed 15 leads a day. And that mentor will put money on that, right? And he will reach a broader audience, and he will get the person that wants the result. They will sign up for 15 leads a day. They will. Right? Because that's what they've been sold. Okay, so when they get it, and then they don't get 15 leads a day, they're then going to be disgruntled. They will leave at the end of that point. The reason why mentors can do it is because they're going to tie you in for a year. Yes. You can't leave. They've got your money.
Unlike our members group.
That has no contract. So
just not enough.
So that's why they do it. So they will sell you the promise. A mentor will sell you the promise because they know that you've got you. However, you're not going to uphold your contract, are you? Like, you can't uphold your contract. You're not going to take anybody to court. They're not going to sign a 12-month contract. Instead, what you're getting to do is a 3-month minimum, and they're dropping off at the 3-month minimum. So what does it tell you? Stop it. Basically.
Stop doing that. Yeah, stop doing that, basically.
Yeah.
That is for sure what you need to stop doing. Anytime you have a time limit thing like that, you better deliver that result in that time. Otherwise, if you're just going to lose people straight away. That's why with our stuff, like you just said, we don't put any time frames on anything. It's like you've had it before where you posted some social proof. Oh, from 30 clients to 60 clients, and someone will message you, how long did that take?
Who cares?
Why does that matter? Why is that a thing?
Yeah.
Why is that a thing? Like, how long did that take? Doesn't matter if it took 3 years, mate.
You've still doubled your business.
I just don't get it. Like, it is mad, isn't it? It is. Like, to me, that's crazy.
So where's the threshold where that would have been?
Acceptable.
Yeah. Like, if I'd have said 18 months, no. 8 months, yeah, I'll come in. Yeah. Like,
just go down 17 months, 16 months.
Yeah, all the way down.
Yeah. Like, what?
Ridiculous.
And that's the mindset a lot of people have, and it's why when you get a message like that, you like, I don't know what Mike did, but I would look at that and go, well, he's not going to sign up with me.
Yeah.
Like instantly, I'm like, well, even if he did try, I wouldn't want to speak to him.
Yeah,
wouldn't want to speak to someone like that, right?
You get your red flags.
Literally,
I get red flags.
You get your red flags all over the place, and that's one of them, right? And it's the same with people when they sign up for coaching with fitness coaching. How long did that take? Why does it matter? And that's the sign for me that with content, you're getting a lot of that. Like, again, same thing as well. You get is like, how much does it cost? You get a lot of that. How much does it cost? You're not showing enough in your coaching and in how good you are and your authority. If people are asking that, in my opinion, it's a bit of a sign that you need to work on again, the authority side of it, sharing your coaching, showing how in depth it is, because then they'll know how much it probably will be, whether they can afford it or not. Within that. Anyway,
I think that's lunch.
We'll shut up. That's lunch. See you in a bit.
Bye.